The EU has been creating trans-European networks in the telecommunications, energy and transport sectors for over 20 years. In order to unify and strengthen the continent from an economic perspective, work is being conducted with the aim of removing barriers and harmonizing national systems. TEN-T, the Trans-European Transport Network, was approved by the Commission in 1996. The latest classification provides for 10 corridors in the core network to be realized and completed by 2030. The selected connections included those between Warsaw, Berlin and Amsterdam-Rotterdam, Felixstowe and the Midlands. The initiators stem from the heart of Europe and more precisely from Corridor Number 2, which extends from the Polish border with Belarus through Warsaw and Berlin to the Midlands in the United Kingdom. By 2030, this EU corridor should be a smart, green and inclusive part of the core network of TEN-T. SMART partly stands for the intelligent use of several means of transport, the interaction between rail, road, water and air. The concept also covers innovative transport systems, alternative fuels and new drive technologies. Green does not only denote carbon neutrality, but also careful treatment of the environment and sustainable transport provision. One central issue is the intelligent handling of noise pollution in the framework of ever heavier traffic. Inclusive describes the close integration of economic and social components with a strong and modern infrastructure, with the goal of consolidating business locations. A lot has to be done until completion of the corridor. Examples of future challenges are the connection of the train tracks between Minden and Hannover-Salzach, the upgrade of the A1 towards a 3-track motorway, or the connection between the A33 and the A1 motorways, to name but a few. Rail traffic between Amsterdam and Berlin, both via Twente and via Utrecht and Arnhem, must also be improved. There's currently a high level of untapped potential due to the use of older trains and the low frequency of connections. The lack of a connection between the Twente Canal in the Netherlands and the Mittelland Canal in Germany forces shipping companies to make a detour onto east-west transport, which reduces the connection's attractiveness and therefore implies economic damage to the region. Furthermore, the EU-regional partnership is making great efforts to constantly improve other connections to the TEN-T network. Given that the neighbours of Corridor 2 are in all probability faced with similar challenges, strong cooperation and the exchange of knowledge and best practices can only be of benefit to all. Only through cooperation is it possible to clearly formulate our concerns towards and ensure they are heard by national and European governments. An efficient infrastructure is the precondition for a positive economic development of the entire corridor.